Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Smith off with the layup. Here's Lloyd. It's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. On the take. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And that one's good. Thompson.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Jokic. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Here's Larkin for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's the drive. Jokic. Just over a minute and a half in. Thompson with a steal. Here's Poirier. Pass to Thompson. Here's Larkin. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Gabriel.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Lloyd. And it's Smits with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Nora, pass to Smits. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Lloyd. Counted from distance. Lloyd's got 7 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Larkin, and there's the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Gabriel. Off target from outside.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Larkin. The 3 is up. No good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Shot's good by Lloyd.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Smith tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ooh, it's stolen away. And they're pushing it up. Ahead, here's Poirier. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:31 left in the opening quarter. The three sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Larkin no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Six on the shot clock. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. It's a one-on-one situation. Off target from three-point range.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Lloyd. 10 points for him. Here's Gabriel. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Here's Larkin. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Larkin's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pass to Randolph. They set the pick. Lets it go. And it's Smits with a rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bryant with the bucket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Bryant, he's got 7.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
From outside the arc, they get it back. Over to the left wing. Here's the pick. To the middle. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your home team, Colin.
Both shots good from the strike. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Smits. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Bryant outside. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Bryant's got 9 points in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Randolph grabs the miss. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively, getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Bryant. He's covered closely. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Pass to Poirier.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bryant, left side.
Third team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires the 3. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Here's Randolph. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Bryant outside. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Bryant's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Over to the wing. And he buries his first look. 1:21 left in the first half. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Can they get it? Fires in the triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
No good on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Randolph. Launches it from deep. And that's not gonna go. And so we wrap up the first half. Leading by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the... And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the home team.
They're really hitting the ball.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Smits. Takes the 3. Laura, that's good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's Horde. From about 19. Poirier with the rebound. Here's Larkin. Lays it up and banks it in. Larkin's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's Smits. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And it's tied up with that one. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. To the paint. Yoru. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
There's a screen. Larkin passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Five to shoot. Pass to Thompson. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Out to the right wing. The teardrop. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Larkin. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Pass to Horde. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Lloyd. No good with the triple.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Larkin for the lead. That shot off the mark.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Lloyd's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Here's Nora. And it's off from 3-point range. Nora's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Controls the rebound and the putback. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Smits. He's got 7. Here's Larkin from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Horde, defended by Thompson. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here we go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Basket counts.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Defended by Thompson. Here's Gabriel. Offensive rebound. Yoru sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 12.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Larkin. 11 points in the game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he drives in. Here's Lloyd. And the layup is good off the glass. Lloyd's got 14 points.
I just love the ball move.
Lloyd's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Thompson in the post. And there it is for him. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Larkin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seven seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Horde. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Randolph. It's good. Randolph's gotten his first points in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Snatched away. And he's going for the oop here. From the high post. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Smits. Here's Poirier. He shoots a 3. The shot no good. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Randolph, covered by Bryant. Here's Randolph. Three-pointer, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And here's Bryant outside. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. From outside, off the mark. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Ooh, it's stolen. Just 5 on the clock. Poirier with the rebound. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Bryant outside. The shot off that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And yep, it's good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
From downtown, it's not going to go for him.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead 3s like that one.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:46 left in the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Launches it. The shot comes out.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To Randolph. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Clock at 6. banked it in off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
This one for three. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And here's Bryant outside. That one no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. I think a bucket here, Graham, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And it's Smits with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Fires away from way outside. Misses there. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes. Bojanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Here's Baldwin. Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Baldwin. Melly passes to Baldwin. And he slams it one-handed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lloyd makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Gabriel. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Baldwin's got 7.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
To the middle. Here's Horde. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. He has 7. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Gabriel. No good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
They set the pick. Here's Hayes. Up and in on the layup. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Gabriel. And he gets the jumper to drop. Gabriel's got his second bucket.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 9. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Hoard. So the wing on the left, pass to Lloyd. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Biberovic. Here's Melly, out to the wing. Here's Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple. And they're pushing it up. .51 seconds left in the first. Here's Lloyd. Oh, good on the triple. Here's the break. Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. Tipped away. One-on-one here. Here's Gabriel. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here's Biberovic. Here's Marjanovic. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Baldwin. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way. He does.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Six seconds left in the first quarter. A three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 16. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Did a good job to take it right at them.
First free throw is good.
Number 21, taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Randolph looking around. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Colson. Over to the wing. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
When you look at this visiting team, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Driving to the basket. That one goes. Count it. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the paint. There's the screen. Puts up a 3. Pass to Colson. Second chance shot. Randolph grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the right wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Off the mark with the floater.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
The shot by Colson, no good. All sorts of time. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a missed layup. Here's Randolph. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Colson. Takes a 3. The shot off that time. Fast break, here they come. Here's Randolph. He nails it, and we're tied up. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:10 left to play in the first half. Driving the lane, comes up empty down low.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Down low. Let's go. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. There's the pick. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Sean Law uses the glass to finish the layup.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
A three-pointer off the mark.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
No good on the wing 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You take a look at the home team, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
And that concludes halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 19. Out to the right wing. Here's Hayes. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Inside, Lloyd. To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Baldwin can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Lloyd. Pass to Hoare. Here's Lloyd. Clock at 6 for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Baldwin. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Back to Hayes. Missed inside. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Here's Lloyd. Here's Gabriel. Buries it from three-point range. Gabriel's got 10 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Baldwin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Lloyd. And the shot goes in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And he dumps it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
To the right side. Fires the three. The rebound by Biberovic. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Hayes, no good. Hayes has gone 1 of 4 so far. Lloyd the pass to Gabriel. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Baldwin. 25 points in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
To the middle.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. From downtown, Baldwin can't get it to go.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Ward. The rebound by Marjanovic. Here's Melly. Still without a basket. Back to Hayes. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shot's good by Hoare.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Baldwin. For the 3. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Marjanovic.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Lloyd. 6 points for him. And there's the drive. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is...
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Leading by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard position. Good on the 3-point shot.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
With the drive, count the basket.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Baldwin. Over to the left wing. Pass to Biberovic. Knocked away. Stolen by Randolph. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Here's Biberovic. From deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
From outside, off the mark. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Now, here's Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. You can't get that one.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. To the left side wing. Here's Marjanovic. Misses the baby hook. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
To the paint. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's the break. Pass to Biberovic. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Baldwin. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. 4-on-3 break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Shooting for the away team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you never know, that technical may just springboard them. I mean, especially if they can add a few more points here on this possession.
Home team on D. They lead by 4. There's the 3. No good that time.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
They get it again. Cohen. Pass to Randolph. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Randolph's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Colson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. shot off. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. Let's see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
It's picked off. Pass to Baldwin. To tie it up. Misses the tray. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Peperovic in at the shooting guard position. Baldwin can't get it to fall. Here's Nora. Lets the three fly. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Five on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Larkin into the lane, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here's the fast break. Thompson passes to Smits. And there's a pick. The three. That shot is off.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Baldwin. Fires for three. Poirier with the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Larkin. He's defended by Hayes. Here's the three. Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Thompson. Here's Nora. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter of the game. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Drills it from deep.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Smits. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
They set a pick. Here's Baldwin. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Melli. He's scoreless. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Three-pointer. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. Driving to the basket. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
7 seconds left to play in the first. The 3-ball. The putback. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Guduric. They set the pick. Here he goes. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Birch. Connects from downtown. Birch has got his first 3 points of the game.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Poirier with the rebound. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Smits. On the wing, Bryant. They set the screen. And they pick up 2. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Guduric. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Bryant with a drive. Good on the shot. Bryant's got 6 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Birch. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
1:56 left in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Guduric. Pass to Birch. Birch with a screen on Bryant. Here's Guduric. Blocked! It's stolen by Birch. Here's Guterich. Takes a three. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Bryant. He has 6. Pass to Poirier. Back to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Birch. "34 seconds left in the second period. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And here's Bryant outside. The shot misses. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played. Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
And that's it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Right wing. Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Peperovic in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Larkin with the bucket. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They've got Hayes. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Screen by Marjanovic. To the left wing. Here's Melli. Still no points. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Here's Smits. Melli with a rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Beberovic. Pass to Melli. 4-3. They get the rebound. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Here's Larkin. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Larkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Baldwin. Misses the three.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Driving inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too. Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
There's a screen. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Melly, the pass to Hayes. They swipe it. And they're on the run. The pull-up. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Hayes with it. Pass to Marjanovic. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they really came out swinging this year, putting to rest all of the doubts about their abilities. Now we'll see if they can maintain that energy. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Thompson's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Baldwin, defended by Thompson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Baldwin. That three's off the mark. Here's the break. Here's Larkin. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Baberovic. No made baskets yet. To the wing on the left. Screen by Marjanovic. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. Launches a three. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Larkin.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
And the visitors call time here.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Baldwin. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Leading by just 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baberovic in a 2-guard. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Baldwin, the pass to Melli. Screen by Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. Back to Marjanovic. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
He's guarded by Birch. Bryant outside. Pass to Oturu. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
With the drive. There's a screen by Birch. The putback. He can't get that one to fall. And here comes the break. Here's Bryant. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you always want to pass the ball up court on the break. Normally leads to easy points, and we all know those are hard to come by.
And the visitors call time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. There's a screen. Bryant, the pass to Oturu. And that one is stuffed right through.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bryant. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Baldwin. Back to Birch. Shot clock at 5. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Birch. Hayes for 3. Can't get it to drop. On the wing, Bryant. He's defended by Hayes. And Bryant gets it to go.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bryant on the drive. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Baberovic. Hayes in the high post. Covered by Johnson. Here's Baberovic. No good from outside. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
They set a pick. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by Birch.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Knocks it down from distance.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
And here's Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And be
fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony. And oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh my. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Smits. Larkin looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. There's the triple. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Horn. Here's Gabriel. Off target from outside. Here's Larkin.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Jokic, he's covered by Thompson. Jokic drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Larkin. Here's Yoru. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Out left of the wing, from the arc. Poirier grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
He shoots again. Pass to Thompson. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Larkin. They get it back. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Off the inbound pass.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Horn. Pass to Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Larkin. Off target from 3-point range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
From deep 3-point land. Here's Poirier. And he banks in the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Larkin. Out of hand on it. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. .152 left in the first quarter. Thompson for the triple.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Pass to Lloyd. Fires from way outside. Poirier grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Larkin. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Offline with his 3. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Stolen away. Pass to Horn. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Smits. Nothing on the board. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Larkin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Boyd can't hit. And here's the break. Lets it go with a three. Kept alive. And no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Leading by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Three-pointer, Willis. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Cohen. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Bryant can't get it to go. Lets the three fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Fires for three. That one, no good. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
For 3. Five to shoot. There's a good screen. Missed it, even after all those chances. Three-pointer on the way. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Cohen. And the shot falls short this time. Outside Bryant. And it's off from three-point range.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
It's intercepted. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Nice shot by Randolph.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The three from Bryant. No good on that one.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Randolph can't hit. Fast break, here we go. Good, nice job down low.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
There's the steal. And they're running. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Pass to Randolph. Over Bryant. The good-looking shot from the wing. Randolph's got 5 points so far. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
From outside the arc, Oturu with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Picked him clean. With the putback.
Number 14.
There's a minute left in the first half. Bryant on the wing. Fires from deep. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Connects from 3-point range.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
The 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The shot. They get it back. Oturu. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 12. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Several teams wrestling for position there. I know wrestling is an arena you have some experience in, Shaq. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the visiting team. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Larkin can't get it to go.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Lloyd can't hit. Lloyd's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Horde. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Jordan and Warren.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the visitors now. Here's Horde. Off target with his 3. Here's Larkin. Still yet to score. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all. Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Lloyd. Fires the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smith has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he comes up with the deuce. Larkin's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
To the wing right side. Jokubaitis. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 4. Jokubaitis misses the 3. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Larkin. No good with the triple.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Smits passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. It's deflected. Pushing it up.
Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Nora. No good from outside. Pass to Hoare. Shoots the three. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Larkin can't get it to go.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut. But maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Yoru trains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
9-3. Here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Yoru and the three off target. Thompson surveying the floor. And just miss after miss right now.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Yoru, he's covered by Thompson. Nora grabs the board. And here comes the break. Here's Smits. They get the rebound. Thompson outside. This one for three. Out to the right wing. The three. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thompson inside the line. Hits the jumper in space. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
They set the pick. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Thompson, and it's Nora in at the three spot.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
The tray drills the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Jacks up a three. The shot's good from Randall.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
It's good from long range.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Launches a three. Good on the triple.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Takes the three. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Here's Smits. Yoru, the pass to Poirier. Randolph inside. Working on Thompson. The second chance effort. Poirier grabs the miss. Poirier's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Larkin. The 3-pointer, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's the 3. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Larkin can't get it to go.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And it's Smith with the rebound.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Larkin can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Hits it from 3-point range. That was a big one. You could hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Thompson's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Quick shot there, and it's off target. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Offensive rebound. Poirier. And the layup's good off the glass. He's covered by Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Randolph. Puts up a 3. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the home team. 19-point game. No good on the quick 3. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here is Willis. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baldwin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And there's the screen. Jokubaitis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Baldwin. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Melli. 4 on the clock. From deep. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
And having a man of his talents in the small forward position gives them so many options. On both ends of the floor, he's able to swoop in and provide his team with just about anything they need.
Here's Baberovic.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Here's Marjanovic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And right away, he's gone to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Not only fighting on the boards, he's converting, and not just on the putback. It's been a great start for him.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. There's a screen. Here's Baldwin. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Jokic. He buries it from 3.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Horde. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Gabriel. Off target with the 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Baldwin. It's intercepted. And they're running. And he lobs it up.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Marjanovic. Hayes for 3. Rebounded by Gabriel. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. They get it back. Here's Lloyd. He's defended by Hayes. Good.
Number 9. Assist goes to
1:11 left in the first. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron it out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And that one drops.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Lloyd. He has 6. There's a screen. Here's Gabriel. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 1. And the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Baldwin, pocket 4. It doesn't go for him.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Randolph, takes it inside. He gets it in there. Randolph's got his first 2 points. Here's Baldwin. 3-pointer. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. Baldwin's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And he banks in the layup.
And and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. He's off on the layup.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Good work there as it goes.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
To the right side. Here's Melly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hayes for three. That shot, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. 10 points separating these teams. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's a screen by Birch. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Knocks down the triple. Randolph's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here we go. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Back to Birch. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets the three to fall. 7 points in the game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the shot goes.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
There's a screen by Birch. He takes it in. That one goes in.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Randolph. The three. Rebounded by Birch. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. And he trims the lead to single digits.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
20 seconds left to play in the half. They set the screen. Pass to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the three. Randolph's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it 3 for 3. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Leading by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
Bench.
And that's a wrap on half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So it's the home team now. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Lloyd. Wide open, and it falls all over the rim and in. Lloyd's got 8 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Hayes in at the 3. Here's Baldwin. He has 7. And the 3 off target.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Second chance shot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
They've got Hayes. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the 1. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Peperovic in a shooting guard.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
They set the pick. Down low, Jokubaitis. And another shot. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. On Wednesday, then on Thursday. And they want a second opinion on that call.
After 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. And it's Baldwin in at point guard. Rebounded by Gabriel.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Lloyd. Offensive board. Gabriel passes to Horde. To the paint. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ford's got his first bucket in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got his 7th rebound here tonight. This one for 3. On target from range. He's got 9.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Yep, that one's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Inside, here's Melli. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. No good on the 3. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Out to the right wing. Here's Beberovic. And a miss there on the triple.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
27 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot from the wing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Hayes misses. And they're on the break.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Baldwin. Misses the 3. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 18. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Hits a 3-pointer.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Launches a 3. No luck on that one.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Baldwin's got 12 points here in the 2nd half. And the call is going to be, yes, on a illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Pass to Guduric.
Away team foul. Cohen. Second personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. 3-pointer off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Randolph. Fires the three. No good on the shot.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Birch drives in, and he makes it on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
He's guarded by Birch. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Birch slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lets the three fly. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Pass to Randolph. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Got a piece of it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
He drops it from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
.107 left in the fourth. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. From the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Buries it from 3. Fires from way outside. And the miss. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by...
We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Oturu with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Good on the bucket.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic, a screen on Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Larkin can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Baldwin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Smits. Mora, the pass to Thompson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Thompson's got his second basket. Baldwin looking for the opening. Inside. A nice shot by Melly.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Thompson. D right on him. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Larkin. For 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. No good on the 3. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Larkin. And it's Melly with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Biberovic. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. Traps in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Baldwin. 1:46 left to play in the first. Lays it up off the glass. Baldwin's got 6 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Larkin. That 3 off the mark.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Marjanovic,
a screen on Thompson. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson. They set the pick. Here's Baldwin. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson. Baldwin, the pass to Melly. Just 4 to shoot to the right side. Offensive rebound.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here they come. Here's Baldwin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Larkin off target from three-point range. Here's Baldwin. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Driving in. Poirier grabs the miss. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by Colson.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Shoots the three. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. For the three. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Bryant on the wing. Off target from outside. Bryant's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. The tray. Tries again. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge. Shanla gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Bryant passes to Poirier. Back to Bryant. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Colson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pass to Poirier. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Home team foul. Will begin. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7.
2 minutes.
Here's Colson. There's 1:47 left to play here in the half. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by Colson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
From outside the arc, he makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's deflected.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. He's looking for Bryant and finds him. And here's the fast break. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. 8 points for him.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Yep, it counts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They set the screen. And it's off from 3-point range. Tries to hit him, and the first half is now in the books. They're up by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Baldwin. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the force line. Baldwin can't get it to go. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the 4. Dvorov, that's good.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's Baldwin. Oturu with the rebound. Oturu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Assist goes to Jordan and Yoru.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 8. Marjanovic, a screen on Thompson. Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Melly. Now here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Baldwin, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Baldwin. 10 points for him. Here's Hayes. And the three off target. Here's Larkin. Bangs home the trifecta. Larkin's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Marjanovic with it. And it's in there.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Yoru. Larkin looking it over. Got a piece of it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Melly. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Melly's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Thompson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Baldwin. He's got 13. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Larkin. From down in the low post, it goes. Larkin's got 9.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And he drives in. Marjanovic passes to Melly. Marjanovic, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Baldwin. 15 points in the game. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Thompson outside. There's the drive. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Biberovic. Here's Melly. This one for 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's the screen. And here's Bryant outside. And that one is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Misses in close. Here's Poirier. Goes back up. Bryant can't get it to go. Bryant's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here he goes. Can't hit from in close.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And they're moving it up. And here they go. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
From our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Baldwin. And a miss there on the triple. From deep. That one doesn't go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Willis. Goes up the baseline. That shot off the mark.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Baldwin. Misses the three. Now, here's Willis. Off target with his three.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Baldwin cans it from downtown. Baldwin's got 20 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Gutteridge. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Pass to Colson. Here's Baldwin. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Bryant.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Lets it go with a three. That one misses.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And that one is good from Colson.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Cutteridge, the pass to Baldwin. There's the triple. No good, shot missing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A three-pointer off the mark with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Five to shoot. From deep three-point territory. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Thank you.